everyone, it's DeAnna from DeAnna Scraps. I am here to share a Free Flow Wednesday video for the Crafty Maven Getaway channel. In the beginning of the video you saw the inspiration piece for today or this week. It's a beautiful piece and I've taken a couple of things from it and I will explain what that is as I go through the video. Also today Emma Marie from Sci-Fi Scrapper is going to be doing a video, so please remember to check her out. My plan for this page, and I don't have it all planned out, but my plan for this page is to do something like a welcome 2016 page, but have it revolve a little bit more around like my one little word for this year, and maybe even some goals. I haven't decided how far I'll go, but it will be like the welcome page or the starting page for my 2016 12 by 12 albums. I'm going to start with this paper, and I'm going to, I like the triangle idea, and I plan on trying, my initial plan is to try and use some of these as like little blocks for each of the things that I want to do, but the problem is I don't like this color, and so I want to change this color out, so I'm going to be brave and try to use a different piece of paper and just kind of cover it up, and we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to explain that before I got started. And then I've got a few other things that I have ideas for on this page, but like I said, it's not all planned out. So I'm going to go ahead and start the fast forwarding, and thanks for watching. Alright, so at this point I'm going to take this piece of paper and start working on covering up that yellow. I'm going to use this striped paper that is like it's like an aqua striped paper, and it's kind of a messy stripe. They're not clean lines, almost like a real thin painted line. And I'm adding some glue, and I'm doing it directly to the paper so that I have, I know exactly where the tape is going. And then I'm just going to very carefully try to place the aqua stripe paper on top of that yellow. I figured this was the best way for me to do it. Once it gets lined up, then I can just cut it with a scissor, and then later I'll go through and actually trim a little bit off of each side so it'll be nice and neat. So now it just looks like a same piece of paper, or a totally different piece of paper. I was trying to figure out which way I wanted it going. I'm using this Martha Stewart punch, and I punched out a bunch of hearts, and I actually wrote on all the big, I'm sorry, it's not hearts, it's butterflies. On all the bigger size butterflies, I put my one little word. So I wrote the word choose on all the larger size ones. And I'm going through this really fast because I figured you didn't need to see me placing all of the butterflies down, but I'm just playing with them and trying to get them so that it looks like they're flying up and kind of spreading out. And even though they're sort of going in the same direction, some of them are choosing to go a different way. And once I get it pretty close to the way I like it, I'm going to use the quick dry Scotch adhesive to glue it down. And I am using the fine line bottle. And so there you go, it's all glued down. And I did trim off the, just a little bit, like a quarter of an inch, not even a quarter of an inch, I think it was like an eighth of an inch from each side. And I'm going to place it on a black sheet of cardstock to give it some grounding. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing an intro page to a 2016 album. I think it's going to be used for my regular 2016 albums, but I'm sort of thinking about doing it for my Project Life album, but we'll see. But anyways, it's introducing 2016 and also my one little word for the year. And I'm using these Project Life cards. They're done by Dear Lizzie, I believe. It's one of her sets. I got it for Christmas. It's really the colors that I love to use. So the pinks and the aquas and black. And I printed out, I did like a search online for definitions for the word choose, and I just picked the one that I like the most. It says to select freely and after careful thought, to decide what to do, and to see fit. And I like, it says do as you choose at the end, so I thought that was kind of neat. And I'm just using that. I printed it out on my printer, and I'm using that as just kind of, I don't have a picture for this page, so I'm using that as kind of the focal point. And I put it a little sideways on that card. I didn't want everything to look super square and neat because I felt like the triangles were doing that. So, and I'm using most of the supplies that I have, I'm getting from one of my latest hip kits. And so if you subscribe to that, you're probably familiar with some of those products, but or what I'm using on the page. But that number 2 is from Maggie Holmes, and I'm not sure where the letters or the words came from, but it's definitely a Thickers pack. And it just says be true to you. Now these letter stickers are very, very old. In fact, I think I purchased a bunch of them with one of my very first orders to 2Ps. So I think they were on clearance when I got them. And I've been using them lately just to try and use up some of the older stickers that I have. But it's just going to say welcome 2016. And I'm putting that at the bottom of the butterflies to kind of say where it's coming from, like where those butterflies are flying out of. I know on the inspiration piece there's like, it's a part of like maybe one of those dandelions, or it's like a base. It has like a flower base to it. So it says welcome 2016, and I'm putting those little stars at the bottom. That came from the actual letter sticker pack, just to kind of make it look like it's touching both of those papers, or both those colors, the white and the blue stripe. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my journaling. When I was all done doing my journaling, I realized it's a little lopsided, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm using some more of these crepe paper chipboard stickers, and they're little banner pieces. And I'm adding more gold, and there's actually another gold piece that I will add, and at that point I figure it's plenty of gold. But I do like those colors. If you've watched my videos before, those colors on the page or on the screen right now are what I love to work with. The aquas, the pinks, golds, blacks, black and white. I also like silver too, but I don't tend to, I don't know, sometimes I mix them, but I don't usually mix gold and silver. So that's the sheet of thickers, those word thickers. Now here's the other piece that I add. It's a big butterfly, and I end up adding one more gold heart down by the welcome 2016, just to kind of have the gold spread out throughout the page. And I'm doing OLW for one little word. I'm doing a lot of thinking right now because I feel like there's a lot on the page, but I'm trying to decide where I want to go from here. And of course I decide to add more. So I have these Tim Holtz word phrases or sentences that just say some inspiring little quotes or sentences. The one that I'm putting down now says choose to see the good stuff. And then I'm looking for another one. This one says, I think I'm doing the one by the butterfly. Yep. So that one says, go where your heart takes you. And I like that because it's you know, where the butterflies are, and they're kind of going in their own direction. I'm trying to make it fit within the butterflies, but so you can see the whole phrase. I'm gonna put two more on here. The one up top says own your dreams, and the next one I placed down says live every day with intention. And I almost felt like a fourth one was too much, but I really wanted to use another one. So I do end up putting it into that middle cluster there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add dots, blue, or the aqua and the blue or black. And I really wanted to make sure I got some aqua on this side of the page, so I do a few more aqua dots on this side than I do of the black. So I'm still deciding, you know, how much more I really want to add to this page, and doing some thinking if I want to add any more to the top of that butterfly. And if I want to add any more of the aqua butterflies. So I'm going to add a couple more dots here. And then I think I'm going to go into talking about whether or not I want to add any more details to the page. Alright, so I am debating something right now, and I'm really liking the way this layout's turning out. The only thing that I wish I would do differently, because I know in the inspiration piece the butterflies are kind of starting small and then branching out, which I think is, I think I did that, but now that I've added so much stuff to the page, I'm trying to decide if I need to have it branch out a little bit more, or do I fill up this side. The other thing is, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of stuff on the page and I really like it, but I'm wondering if I should add like a 2016 to the top just to make this flow a little bit better. I think it's a good grouping here, but then I have this piece here that comes under the grouping, and I'm wondering if I should just add a 2016 up here. I don't want to add any more gold. I think I have plenty of gold. I could add black, and I was thinking about doing that with these thickers, and they're poolside thickers, and I like the size of them because they are kind of medium sized to me. I have some bigger ones that are like rain boots, but I thought these were good size, and I could add them in here. Makes me feel like I should move this butterfly over a little bit though, but I don't know. If I put this here and then added the 2016 here. Let's try that. We'll see what it looks like. Should I bring this a little closer? Butterfly down a little bit. I'm feeling like, I was like, wow, there's so much stuff on this page, but then I was like, I don't care. I like it. Might as well add more, right? I don't know, I can't tell if it is good with that or not. I feel like it's adding too much of a gap with this butterfly. So then I feel like this is open right there, and I don't like that. But what if I added a few more of these butterflies? Would that help? I know there comes a point in time where it's like, just stop. But I don't know when that is on this page. Add another one of these. Do that. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me, what do you think? If you were doing this page would you have added that 2016 on there, and a few more of these butterflies. I think I lost some of the ones that I just cut. Oh, there's one. Because I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this work somehow. And then I'll add those few butterflies, and I think I'm going to call this done. So I will do some still shots at the end, or come back with what I decided to do. But I'm pretty sure this is how I'm going to end it, with a few extra butterflies and having that 2016 on there. I might try to adjust that a little bit, but for now, that's what it looks like. Alright, here's what I ended on. I ended up just kind of moving these a little closer to the butterfly. I added a few, to the gold butterfly, and then I added a few more green or aqua butterflies, and I really like it. There's a lot of stuff on the page, and there's very little breathing room, but I do like it a lot. So I don't know, you have to tell me what you think. Would you have done the 2016 or not? Leave the comment in below and let me know. But thanks so much for watching, for taking the time out to watch this video. I really hope you're enjoying the Crafty Maven Getaway channel. Don't forget to check out Sci-Fi Scrapper's video today too, and I know that I'm really excited for 2016 for some personal goals that I have, and I'm also really excited to see what we do on the Crafty Maven Getaway channel, so stay tuned for all of that. Thanks so much again for watching, and I will catch you next time.